Hello, hello, hello. Thank you for clicking on my video and choosing to join me today. Full disclosure, I am a newbie. I am not a professional artist yet, nor am I a professional YouTuber. I just do this for fun, put out content to show what I'm up to and to hopefully help someone else on their journey as well. I have not learned video editing yet, so you might hear some silence, some some ahs, maybe some bloopers and some time slots that probably could have been edited out if I knew how and had the time. But right now this is not my full-time job and I'm just doing this for fun. It's real raw and in the moment, you get what you get. I'll do my best to put some timestamps in the description box and the comments so you can skip ahead as needed. And if you have no patience for newbies, you can click away now. Bye, bye-bye, you won't enjoy this. If you have a little bit of patience for newbies, you can go ahead and join us. And again, you can skip ahead in the comments and descriptions. There'll be chapters showing you where to jump to. Everyone else, thank you so much for joining me, and let's get started. And that ends the scripted part of my video. Okay, so I'm doing something a little different today, and I'm kind of talking a little fast because I feel like this should be a fast video, and all my videos end up so long. So if you have questions, you can put them in the comment section, and let's see if it can be not long. Okay, so I did a video a few days ago. It's titled 3AP for my third acrylic pour, and it came out so beautiful until it dried. So what I didn't know is violet will completely disappear on a black canvas. So you can see in the middle, there's an outline of where my flower used to be that is now gone because the violet has completely gone away. Yes, it has. So I had an idea. I don't think I've ever seen this done. So again, if I'm trying something nobody else has done, it might be because it doesn't work and they've already tried it. But I'm going to try to put the flower in a different color. So the first test that I'm doing is this has been on here for about 24 hours. This is just painter's tape. And I'm going to take it off and see, is it going to peel off the black tape I have on there already? Because if it does, then none of this is going to work. Okay, it looks like it's going to be okay. Okay, I think it's going to be okay. Okay, so that was test number one. Test number two I did was if I put the painter's tape on the rest of the picture and pour the black again down the middle, is it going to work? So let's see. Again, I think I did this yesterday too during my lunch, so it's been on here about 24 hours, I think. This is just a blank white canvas, and I can rip this because there's no paint, so I don't have to go slow on that one. And again, I want this to be a quick video, but I don't know. Okay, so here's the reveal. I wanted to know, would it like hold it? I mean, it bled a little under there. Can y'all see that? Like, it looks like it did seep a little under there, but I think that's going to be okay for what I'm trying to do. I just don't want to destroy the flowers that are on there, basically. Like, I don't want to be splashing paint all over there and messing up the other ones that are so pretty. And obviously, yes, I could have just redone the whole thing, but that was my first, like, really successful, beautiful pour, so I don't want to redo it. I want to doctor it up. I don't know what you want to call it. So again, you can see, if you ever want to try this, it did leak a little bit under there. Now, I think I told y'all before, these canvases are from Hobby Lobby and they're kind of rough. So maybe that was why, because there was more texture that the tape couldn't completely, you know, get connected on there. I don't know. But anyway. Oh, I don't even know. Oh, I was like, why am I finishing taking this off? Okay, so I don't have to... Apparently, I'm just like, you know, once I start something, I have to finish it. Let's see this side. Because I'm not using this canvas today, is what I'm trying to say. Oh, wow, this side, like, that's weird. It feels so different. It's like actually... Ooh, that's kind of not good. That part was... I wonder if that was because there was more. I don't know, but you know what? I'm going to proceed, but with caution. So, okay, so I don't have to finish this because that's not... That was my test. I think it's gonna work. There is one little spot, but I could always touch that up afterwards if something like that happens. I would rather have that than this painting. I don't know, y'all tell me, am I crazy? Should I do this? But it's just, I can't, yeah, I can't leave it like that. I can't do it. So, I was trying to decide what color to put on here, and I thought this one that I had gotten, the Radiant Gold, would be really pretty. This is the Craft Smart Radiant Gold though. So when I mixed the Craft Smart, it's what I learned from watching Left Brain Artist is that it's one part. So it's 1 part medium, 1 part paint. But I used the medium that already had water, and so this is it mixed together. This is just water in here right now. This is it. It's a lot thinner than what I used for the painting. So then I go through, okay, what can I do to thicken it up? So the first one I made, I added just a dot, literally like a dot of the white titanium, because this is really thick. And I thought, well, that will thicken it up. And so it did thicken it up some, but it made it like a, of course y'all can't see. There, you can kind of see it in the cup. It made it like a brownish tan beige color, which I was like, well, I mean, I guess if I have to go with that. But it was a really pretty gold to start with. So then I tried the consistency, and it's too runny, and it's not the color I was wanting. So then I tried again. I put some of this in a different cup, and I put just glue all. No, no water and no other paint, just glue all. Not the diluted one that I'm trying to say. And this one, it kept the color more. You can kind of see it's still kind of goldish. It looks better than the other one. And as I was doing all that, I was doing the test. I don't know if y'all have seen this. A lot of people do this. The tilt test. I don't think that's what it's called. I don't know what it's called. But you test to see if the paint is... So this was the paint by itself first. Is way too runny. I just knew it would mess up the flower. There's no way. This was with the white added. And this is also with the white added. And it just wasn't doing it for me. So then I added a little bit of the glue all. Actually, it was kind of a lot of the glue all. And this one was like perfect, but it wasn't enough to dip my string in, because I was just trying to see like how much, you know, what the color would look like and stuff. So then I added more paint and more glue all and tried it again with these two, and I can't get this consistency again. So it's a little bit more runny. And again, I was just comparing it to the colors that I used earlier. I remember that the purple was thicker, so I'm like, let me try the green. So it's close. I'm really hoping it's going to work. That's what I'm trying to say. So let me put this over here so I don't like... But that test, drip test maybe? I don't know what it's called, y'all. That's a really good test though, to see if what consistency you need. Okay, so my plan is to redo the middle while covering the sides. There's like such a glare. I'm trying to see how long it took me. That's like 8 minutes to explain all that. Well, that stinks too, because this one comes way over here. So it's gonna, in order to, I mean, I guess you see this? I'm talking about this little part down here, the red. I guess I am gonna have to cover it. I mean, it'll still look fine. Yeah, it'll look okay. If it gets covered with black, I mean. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to talk so fast, y'all. Yeah, so that's gonna get covered with black. But I think we're good. Okay. I'm gonna try to see, the thing is I want to press it down really hard so that the paint doesn't go through, but then I don't want to rip this black paint up. Which is why I did the test on the corner, so y'all, I'm really hoping this works. Please, y'all, say a little prayer for me. I know it's just a painting, but you know, God is in the details. Lord, I would really like for this painting to come out pretty. Okay, and this back here, I just don't want to splash it or anything, so that doesn't have to be like really exact either. So y'all let me know in the comments, have you ever seen anyone else try this? Did it work? Did it not work? Do you think this was a brilliant idea or something that's going to backfire horribly? And I mean, this painting was actually pretty easy to make, so like I could definitely just make it again. But like I said, it was my first one. I would like to keep it, you know, the same. So I guess this would be, if y'all watch my other video, like I said, I renamed my my painting so they can just like easily refer. I've seen a lot of people do that, so you can easily refer to the video or the painting. I can say, you know, go watch 3AP or whatever. And again, it's for acrylic pour or a craft pour or like Dollar Tree pour, tempera pour. What was I gonna say? Oh, I was gonna say, so I guess I can name this 3.5 AP. Yes, y'all, I'm kind of goofy sometimes. I crack myself up. It's okay. Crack myself up. Oh, I really hope this works. Honestly, I don't know. Sometimes I'm good at like judging what people would like, and sometimes I'm not, but okay, I just realized that this first piece, I think it's crooked. But I was gonna say, I kind of think this would have been her favorite, especially if that purple would have stayed. If y'all go back and watch 3AP. Yes, I talk a lot, so you can skip through if you want. But at the end where that purple is on here, it looks so, so pretty. So pretty. And then it didn't stay. The other thing that was fail. The other thing that I'm kind of worried about is that since I'm putting more paint here, that it's going to kind of be raised and like be obvious that something's there. So yeah. What am I doing? I'm trying to talk and do this at the same time. Oh, and by the way, as I continue talking, left-brained artists suggest to do a, okay, let me measure this, Tom. A painter's art journal, so like you can write down what you did, what colors you used, how you mix them, so if you want to redo a painting, or at least, you know, try to get something similar, replicate it. If someone's like, oh, I really like that, can you make me one? Maybe someday somebody will ask me. Anyway, it's a great idea. I'm so scatterbrained today. It's a great idea, and what I was trying to say is that after I did this, and I sat down to start writing in that journal, I was like, oh man, I was like, how long were those strings that I cut? I don't remember. So I went back, and they were just hanging in that little bag. I was going to say dug in the trash, but I didn't dig in the trash, y'all. It was just my paint trash. And I pulled it out and I measured it while it was still wet. So, so today, when I'm trying to recreate it, I know that it's a 17-inch string. So, yeah, it's very important. Okay, I feel like, why do I feel like this one is so crooked? You know, probably because I was covering that red and I was paying more attention to that. I really hope this comes out, y'all, because I'm going to be so happy if it does. I feel like this is straighter. But I feel like that's a really small spot to do the flower. Am I going to be able to... I mean, this one... No, I'm trying to see through here. This one is only like this big. Yeah, I'm going to go with it, y'all. We'll see. I mean... Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to have to go with it because that's what I have. Alright, so in order to do the pull, it obviously has to be wet paint. So I'm going to add the black here again. I'm just going to kind of give it a little... I am so used to grabbing things and just like shaking them, so I'm trying not to do that. Actually, I think I have some black. I learned this from watching, or I think she told me. I know, I think watching her Art by Brooke, and I think she learned it from Media Art Girl. But it's really cool. You just put like a little bit of paint on the top and it like seals it. Oh no, I was gonna use that, but there's like hardly anything. Oh, no, I'm not gonna go to the trouble to use that. Okay, so I'm gonna use this, but I think since I need more, I'm gonna use it this way. Okay. Oh my gosh, it's 15 minutes, y'all. Why does it take me so long to get started? Why? So I kind of, I'm going to smooth it out a little bit. I've seen people who just do this with a palette knife, and then I've also heard, like, if you're new, you want it to be even, so I really wouldn't recommend doing it with a palette knife, because then it's not going to be that even, unless you're applying the same pressure. So I'm going to tilt mine to get any excess off. I really hope this works. There was a couple bubbles there. I want it to be wet enough that the string will pull, but not thick enough that you're going to be able to see like the whole extra middle part that I added. I don't know, maybe it'll now I'm thinking like an artist for real. I'm like, maybe it'll look like it's supposed to be, like kind of 3D, like it's standing off the canvas. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Okay, don't really see that much coming off anymore. I feel like every time I'm trying to wipe my finger, it's just not working. It's doing just more harm than good. I'm gonna kind of leave it just for a second while I take this glove off. Just see if anything else wants to fall off. Okay. Don't know if this is recommended or not, but I just kind of feel like it's a little too much paint. Well, there you go. I did it. Now I have bubbles for some reason. Can y'all see all those bubbles? Why do I have all these bubbles? I didn't shake it. Y'all saw me. I don't want it to dry. It's not gonna work. All right, that's it. I'm going for it. I'm going for it. Oh my gosh, I just stuck my arm in the paint. Did I bring napkins? I'm just gonna leave it. But to do this before I knock it over. Okay, I also noticed that, like, I'm either talking really low or really loud, and then y'all can't hear me, or I feel like I'm yelling, so sorry about that. I do have a microphone. I thought about wearing it, but I'm like, that's probably not a good idea while painting, because it's probably going to be ending up all in the paint. And so again, I just have a teeny tiny bit of paint down here, and I'm just going to get the string covered in it. All right. Yeah, I feel like it is a little too runny, but it is what it is. It's what I had to work with. I'm so nervous. I keep almost doing it and then I don't do it. Can y'all see it? Okay, there we go. I hope this is not on the tape. I hope it's right in the right spot. Okay, well, that wasn't a total fail. I'm okay with that. I'm okay. I feel like this one right here might be off on the tape, and I hope not, because I don't know. Okay, it's running too much, so here we go. Okay. I do not hate that, y'all. And I think because it is like straight and tall, it's gonna be okay. It's gonna look okay. I think it's gonna look okay. What, Mama? What do you think? What do you think? What do you think, Mama? There's so many bubbles in this one though, because I did just mix it. I keep saying I'm not gonna use this, and then I use it again and again. Yo, I'm so glad I tried this, because I'm kind of like a perfectionist personality where I want things to go right, and when they don't, I get frustrated. So this has been a really great discovering this type of art, because I can plan, like I knew I wanted to do a flower here, right? But I don't know exactly how it's going to turn out. Yeah, I'm just making it worse trying to pop those. So that's it, y'all. Okay, let me take this off. Oh my gosh, is it really at 24? It took me 24 minutes to do a third of a canvas, y'all. Okay. So, what do y'all think? I'm so happy with this, especially looking at it this way, like from far away. You know, as artists, we're looking at it like really close, and we see you can see the bubbles, you can see the imperfections. But, you know, if it's hanging on a wall 6 feet away, you can't see it. I love how the black is coming through. Aww, thank you, Lord, for this idea. I was so disappointed when I saw the purple disappeared. Okay, but now we have to see how this interacts with this black and how it looks when it dries, which I have no idea how it's gonna look. But thank you so much for watching, for bearing with me, for listening to me ramble. I'm so sorry this took so long. It was not supposed to take that long. Thank you for watching, and you have a beautifully blessed day. Let me know what you think in the comments.